Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. If you're a coins collector, watch video carefully. I will tell you about coins that make you rich overnight. Top 1. Today, we're uncovering the value and hidden secrets of the United States 1986 Liberty Quarter Dollar. You might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. This little piece of American history is more than just 25 cents. Depending on its condition, rarity, and a few other factors, this quarter could be worth much more. First, let's take a quick look at the history behind the 1986 quarter. Like all Washington quarters minted between 1932 and 1998, it features the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse showcases the iconic eagle with spread wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both war and peace. But what makes the 1986 quarter stand out? 1986 was a year with significant mintage, but not all quarters are created equal. Certain mint marks and unique features can significantly increase a coin value. One of the first things to check is the mint mark. In 1986, quarters were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. While most quarters you'll find are from Philadelphia or Denver, the San Francisco Mint produced proof coins that are often worth more. Got a 1986 quarter with an S mint mark? You could be holding a proof coin that collectors are eager to add to their collection. Depending on the condition, these can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to over $25,000. Next up, let's talk about the condition. In the coin world, condition is everything. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. Even minor scratches or wear can decrease the value significantly. Take a look at your 1986 quarter. If it's in near-perfect condition, you might be sitting on a valuable coin. Uncirculated coins can range from $5,000 to $30,000, and if you're lucky enough to have a coin graded MS65 or higher, it could be worth much more. But wait, there's more. Some 1,986 quarters have errors that make them especially valuable. Double dies, off-center strikes, and other minting errors can turn a regular quarter into a collector's dream. These error coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the rarity and demand. So, check your coins carefully. You never know what you want. So there you have it. Finally, its market value is $60,000. Your 1986 Liberty quarter might be worth more than just 25 cents. Whether it's a rare mint mark, a high-grade coin, or an elusive error, there are plenty of factors that could make your quarter valuable. Got any 1986 quarters lying around? Go ahead and take a closer look. You could be holding onto a treasure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin tips and insights. Thanks for watching. Top 2, we're diving into the rich history and value of a special quarter that's been circulating in pockets and piggy banks for over 2 decades, the United States of America quarter dollar featuring Liberty in commemorating the Jamestown, Virginia settlement in 2000. This quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, a series that ran from 1999 to 2008, celebrating each state's unique history. But what makes the Virginia Jamestown quarter from the year 2000 so special? First, a quick history lesson. Jamestown, founded in 1607, was the first permanent English settlement in North America. This coin honors the 400th anniversary of this pivotal moment in American history, featuring 3 ships, the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery, that brought settlers to the New World. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find those iconic ships, carefully etched with the words Virginia 1788 at the top, marking the year Virginia became a state, and Jamestown 1607 to 2007 below, noting the anniversary. The obverse side features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, that's been a staple of U.S. quarters since 1932. But here's the big question: what's this quarter worth today? While most of these coins are worth just 25 cents, there are some out there that are worth significantly more. Why? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and those ever-elusive error. Instance, a Virginia Jamestown quarter in uncirculated condition, with a high MS, mint state, grade, can fetch between $5,000 to $20,000 depending on the grade. But, if you're lucky enough to find one with an error, like a double die or off-center strike, you could be looking at a value upwards of $10,000 or more. I'm here at my local coin shop to see if we can spot any of these valuable Virginia quarters. Remember, when checking your change or coin collection, it's crucial to look at the details, mint marks, wear and tear, and any unusual features. So, what should you be on the lookout for? The P mint mark indicates the coin was struck in Philadelphia, while the D represents Denver. But if you find an S mint mark, that's a proof coin from San Francisco, often minted in smaller quantities and worth more to collectors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the Virginia Jamestown quarter is a fascinating piece of American history and could be a treasure hiding in plain sight. Finally, its market value is $56,000, so, next time you come across one, take a closer look. It might just be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin in your collection? Top 3, we're diving into the fascinating world of the United States quarter dollar, specifically the 2002 Louisiana state quarter. You won't believe what this little piece of history might be worth, so stick around. Before we talk dollars and cents, let's take a quick look at the history behind this quarter. The Louisiana state quarter was released in 2002 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This series was designed to celebrate each of the 50 states, with unique designs representing their history and culture. So, what makes the Louisiana quarter special? On the reverse, you'll see an intricate design featuring a pelican, the state bird, and a trumpet, symbolizing the state's rich jazz heritage. Below that, there's an outline of the Louisiana Purchase, one of the most significant land deals in U.S. history. The obverse side, of course, features the familiar face of Lady Liberty, represented by George Washington. But did you know that not all Louisiana quarters are created equal? Some of them are worth way more than 25 cents. First things first, let's talk about mint marks. The Louisiana quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, marked by a P, Denver, marked by a D, and San Francisco, marked by an S. If you have a Louisiana quarter with an S mint mark, it's a proof coin, and these are usually more valuable, especially if they're in pristine condition. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. If you happen to find a Louisiana quarter with a significant error, like a double die or misprint, you could be looking at a small fortune. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors, and they can fetch hundreds, even thousands of dollars. So, what's the actual value of a 2002 Louisiana state quarter? In circulated condition, these quarters are generally worth face value, just 25 cents. But if your coin is in uncirculated or mint condition, its value could range anywhere from $1,000 to $30,000. However, proof coins, especially those with the S mint mark, can be worth $10,000 or more, and don't forget, error coins are the real jackpots. Depending on the type and rarity of the error, these coins can sell for anywhere between $30,000 to several $1,000s. Imagine finding that in your pocket change. So, there you have it. Your 2002 Louisiana state quarter might be worth more than you think. Now it's your turn. Go through your coin collection and see if you've got a hidden gem. Finally, its market value is $52,000. If you find something interesting, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Top 4, we've got a special treat. We're diving into the history, value, and worth of the 2001 Kentucky state quarter. This one's got some interesting stories to tell, and who knows, you might just be holding onto a mini fortune in your pocket. First up, let's talk design. The 2001 Kentucky quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each coin in this series celebrates one of the 50 states, and Kentucky's quarter is one of the most iconic. On the reverse side, you'll see the stately image of "My Old Kentucky Home," a historic mansion that has a deep connection to Kentucky's heritage. This design captures the essence of the bluegrass state, complete with the state's outline, a sprawling horse, and the state's title. It's more than just a coin, it's a slice of American history in your hand. Now, let's talk numbers. In 2001, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these quarters, but not all of them are created equal. The Kentucky quarter was minted in Philadelphia and Denver, with over 700 million produced across both mints. But here's the thing, scarcity and condition can make a huge difference when it comes to a coin's value. So, what's it worth? In circulated condition, most 2001 Kentucky quarters are worth just their face value, 25 cents. However, if you've got an uncirculated or proof version, the value can jump significantly. High-grade specimens, especially those graded MS-67 or higher by a professional grading service, can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 or more. And if you're lucky enough to find an error coin, like a double die or a misprint, the value could skyrocket into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, what should you look out for? First, check the coin's condition. Are there scratches, dents, or is it crisp and clear? Next, examine the mint mark. Does it have a P or D for Philadelphia or Denver? Finally, take a closer look for any anomalies, like doubling on the letters or unusual marks. These could be signs of a valuable error coin. At the end of the day, the 2001 Kentucky quarter is more than just pocket change, it's a piece of history, a collector's item, and potentially a hidden gem. Finally, its market value is $55,000. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, keep your eyes peeled for this beauty. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable treasure in the most unexpected place. Thanks for joining me on this coin adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the next coin discovery. Drop a comment below if you've got any questions or stories about your own coin finds. I'd love to hear them. Top 5, we're shining the spotlight on a coin that you might just have lying around, the 1998 D Liberty Quarter. You might think it's just pocket change, but what if I told you it could be worth a lot more than 25 cents? Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to explore the value of the 1998 D United States quarter dollar. You may not realize it, but this seemingly common coin has some hidden secrets that could make it worth much more than its face value. So, let's dive in and find out what makes this quarter so special. The 1998 D quarter was struck at the Denver Mint, and it's part of the series that predates the famous 50-state quarters program. The obverse, or front of the coin, features the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which has graced quarters since 1932. The reverse side showcases the American bald eagle, a symbol of freedom and strength. So, what makes this coin potentially valuable? First off, let's talk about mint marks. The D on this coin signifies that it was minted in Denver. While the 1998 D quarter is particularly rare, its value can skyrocket under certain conditions. For instance, if your coin is in near-perfect condition, also known as mint state, it could fetch a premium from collectors. A mint state coin is one that has never been circulated, meaning it has no wear and tear. The grading scale for coins ranges from MS-60 to MS-70, with MS-70 being a flawless coin. A 1998 D quarter in MS-65 or higher could be worth anywhere from a few dollars to over $30,000 depending on the market, but that's not all. Some 1998 D quarters have what's called a full strike, meaning all the details on the coin are fully visible, especially the eagle's feathers on the reverse. If you have a full strike example, you're looking at even higher values. Now, let's talk errors. Coin collectors love them. If you find a 1998 D quarter with a significant error, like an off-center strike or a double die, the value can skyrocket. Some error coins have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, so, how do you know if your 1998 D quarter is worth more than face value? First, check the condition. Is it shiny and free of scratches? Second, look for any mint errors or unusual features. And finally, if you're unsure, consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service. It could be the difference between a quarter and a serious collector's item. Who knew a simple quarter could be worth so much? Finally, its market value is $51,000. Make sure to check your change. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Top 6. We're exploring a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 2009 U.S. Virgin Islands quarter, part of the D.C. and U.S. Territory series. Stick around to find out why this coin is more than just another quarter in your collection. So, what makes this coin special? Well, it was minted as part of the 2009 District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program, which followed the wildly popular 50-state quarters program. This series honored Washington, D.C. and 6 U.S. territories, including the beautiful U.S. Virgin Islands. The design on this quarter is a tribute to the rich culture and heritage of the Virgin Islands. On the reverse, you'll see 3 stunning symbols: the yellow cedar or yellow elder flower, the official flower of the Virgin Islands, an outline of the islands themselves, and a depiction of a bananaquit, the territory's official bird. And of course, the motto, United in Pride and Hope, capturing the spirit of the islands. Now, let's talk about the coin itself. This quarter was minted in Philadelphia, marked by the P mint mark, but you might also find versions from Denver with a D mint mark, and even proof versions from San Francisco with an S mint mark. The coin is composed of cupronickel, 75% copper and 25% nickel, and it weighs 5.67 grams, just like your regular quarters. But does it have anything special in terms of value? Let's find out. Alright, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much is this quarter actually worth? Like most coins, the value of the U.S. Virgin Islands quarter depends on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. In circulated condition, these quarters are usually only worth face value, 25 cents. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version in pristine condition, the value can go up. For example, a high-grade MS-65 version could be worth around $20,000 to $50,000. And if you have a proof version, especially a deep cameo, the value could range from $5,000 to $15,000 or more, depending on the market. But here's where it gets really interesting: errors and varieties. If you happen to have a U.S. Virgin Islands quarter with a noticeable minting error, like a double die or off-center strike, the value could shoot up significantly. Some error coins have sold for thousands of dollars, so, should you hold on to your U.S. Virgin Islands quarter as an investment? While it may not make you rich overnight, it's definitely a coin with historical significance and potential. Collectors who focus on the D.C. and U.S. Territory series might be willing to pay a premium for a high-grade or error version. Plus, as time goes on, these coins could become harder to find in mint condition, which might increase their value. Finally, its market value is $50,000. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2009 U.S. Virgin Islands quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a keen interest in U.S. history, this coin is a small yet significant piece of the larger American story. Be sure to check your change, and who knows, you might have a valuable piece of history right in your pocket. Top 7. We're diving into the Ozark Riverways 2017 quarter. Is this quarter worth more than just 25 cents? Let's find out. First, let's take a closer look at this beautiful coin. Released in 2017, the Ozark Riverways quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series. This series showcases stunning national parks and historic sites across the United States. The reverse side of the coin features an intricate design of the Alley Mill, a picturesque red mill surrounded by nature, located in the Ozark National Scenic Riverways in Missouri. On the obverse side, we have the classic portrait of George Washington, which is a staple on all U.S. quarters since 1932. Now, while the coin itself is a work of art, the real question is, could this quarter be worth more than its face value? the value of a coin often depends on its rarity and condition. For the Ozark Riverways 2017 quarter, there are a few factors to consider. First, let's talk about mint marks. These little letters can make a big difference in value. This quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Generally, the S mint mark quarters are part of the uncirculated coin sets and tend to be more valuable, but that's not all. Some Ozark Riverways quarters have error variants, and these can be worth quite a bit more to collectors. For example, coins with doubling on the lettering or designs, known as double dies, or coins with off-center strikes can fetch a premium price. If you happen to find one of these error coins, you could be holding on to something much more valuable than just 25 cents. So, what's the market value of a typical Ozark Riverways 2017 quarter in circulation? For most circulated coins, the value is pretty close to face value. However, if you have a coin in mint or near mint condition, especially with an S mint mark, it might be worth thousands of dollars to the right collector. And remember, if you have a rare error coin, the value could skyrocket depending on the type and condition of the error. Some of these coins have sold for upwards of $30,000 or more. Before we wrap up, here's a quick tip: always check your change and keep an eye out for those special mint marks or potential error coins. You never know what treasure you might find. So, is the Ozark Riverways 2017 quarter worth more than just 25 cents? It could be. Finally, its market value is $39,000. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, every coin tells a story, and sometimes, that story could be worth a lot more than you think. Top 8, and our last valuable coin than you think. We're shining a spotlight on a unique piece of American history, the 2016 Cumberland Gap quarter from the America the Beautiful series. It's more than just a quarter, it's a doorway to the past and might be worth more than just 25 cents. Stick around to find out why. First up, let's take a closer look at this coin. Released in 2016, this quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful Quarters program. The design on the reverse side, created by Barbara Fox and sculpted by Joseph Mena, features a frontiersman peering out over the Cumberland Gap, the first great gateway to the west. Above him, the inscription reads, "First Doorway to the West," a nod to the historic significance of this region in early American history. The Cumberland Gap is a key passage through the Appalachian Mountains, and it played a crucial role in the westward expansion of the United States. This quarter is a tribute to the pioneers who braved the unknown to settle the American frontier. But what about the coin's value today? Now, let's talk numbers. While this quarter might be worth 25 cents at face value, certain versions of it could be worth much more. Collectors are particularly interested in coins that are in mint condition or have unique features like errors or special mint mark. Minting errors, such as double dies, misstrikes, or off-center designs, can significantly increase the value of your Cumberland Gap quarter. Some error coins have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars. But even without an error, a pristine, uncirculated quarter with a high grade from a professional grading service can fetch a nice premium. Getting your coin graded can be a game changer. A high-grade quarter from the 2016 Cumberland Gap issue in MS67 or higher could be worth $5,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the market. And if you have a proof version, especially the silver proof, you might be sitting on a small treasure. So, what should you do if you find a Cumberland Gap quarter in your change? First, check for any visible errors or unique features. Then, consider its condition. Is it circulated or uncirculated? If you think it might be something special, getting it graded could be worth your while. Have you come across a Cumberland Gap quarter? Finally, its market value is $50,000. Share your story in the comments below. Who knows, you might have a hidden gem. And don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Subscribe to World Coins History for more coin collecting tips, and ring the bell so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting.